As promised, I am going to show you how to set up a booking site at very low to no cost. So this is, if you've been on my website before, this is what I use to promote my academy through. I've got my certificates and little videos and stuff. This has been a couple years of creation. Every time I do something, I add it to my website. So all you really need is just a basic book now, where people can go online and go on and book your services like you see here. So I'm going to show you how to do something like this. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to start fresh with a new account. So I'm actually going to see here. Okay, so it's called Square. I would I want to ask if you will use my referral link, just because I do get a little bit of credit back every time they get a new sign up. And well, it's not really credit actually. I actually just get free processing, I think, for 30 days or something, which does help my business because I use my processing machine on a daily basis. So I will provide the link in this video, either in the comments or at the bottom, or in the description or something. It will be there. So let's just see here. Be patient. This is my first time doing a training video for this particular website. Let's go here. We're gonna do, okay, so you want to look for the Square. There's been a couple Square websites in the past, and I think they finally worked out the kinks and you all end up on the same landing page eventually. But definitely when you know you're on the right Square when you actually see that cute little square icon there. So let's go, and we're gonna do get started right from the beginning. So enter my email. I'm gonna just enter my personal. Okay. Oh. Okay. So the email address I've already used is in use, so that's okay. I think I just created a new business one for my test account to show you how to set up Google. So let's just try that one. That's why I did it, right? Paste. Let's try that. It's kind of a weird email. It was auto-generated. That's why it's a little different there. So let's try that. Okay, here we go. So tell us about your business. So if you are not working for someone and you're not already part of a organization, you're just going to choose individual. That bong will be my email, probably with verification. So what type of business is it? So we are in the beauty industry. Business category. Okay, so let's have a quick peek here and see what our options are. We're not. It doesn't really matter. It's not going to. Oh, they do have a brows and lashes. Look at that. I don't think it's going to really matter in the long run what category you choose, but it might depend on the materials that they push through to your emails. So what was my business name again? Here, what did I use? Because I have to use a new. I don't want to duplicate my business online, right? So let's do this. There. Okay, I don't have a GST PST number. So for GST, you don't actually have to start collecting GST on your services until you reach, I believe it's 30,000 in sales. You might want to check online because it's been a few years since I checked, but last I checked, it's 30,000 in sales or like for services and stuff. PST is a required thing by the province if you're retailing products. So if you're going to be retailing lash bath or like the lash serum or any sort of products that go along with the lashes, you should be collecting and remitting PST. If you're just doing one or two a year type thing, don't even worry about it. In the long run, you're paying the PST yourself anyway, so the government's still getting their money. It's just a whole thing with PST. As a business, you can claim it and get the money back because you're also remitting it. It's for a whole nother video. We'd be here all day if I talked about taxes. So let's start taking payments. So now that you are going to be set up with Square, you're going to be able to accept Visa, MasterCard, debit, all those fun things. You can even take payment online. The nice thing about this is that they don't really charge any fees until you start actually using their system. So you can go ahead and start your website and start your booking site for promoting without having to pay anything. So again, they're going to send me another code. So let's see here. 172. Okay. Just to make sure. So they want to review my identity. Okay, my date of birth is 07. Oh, day is 0507 1982. Oh, of course, you're going to just fill that out with your own information. I'm not going to put my social insurance number in there. It's kind of been sergeant drilled into my brain never to reveal your social security number unless it's a bank. So, okay, so there was an issue verifying the submitted information. You know what? It might be because I already have an account with all those names. So let's just go ahead anyways. So we want to, what do we want to do? Set up a brick and mortar on the go at an event through online Square site, through links and pay buttons, or through sent invoices. So let's do the online site and some invoicing. Let's just do online site. Just keep it simple. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to manage appointments. If you have items to sell and whatnot. I'm on a live call right now. You can add these at any time. So, okay, sorry about that. That was my son. He obviously didn't hear me talking through the door. So I've lost my train of thought. Okay, here we go. So two solutions to suit your business needs. Okay, so we're gonna do, you could do point of sale if you actually have like retail products you're gonna be selling. But we really want to get those appointments coming through and make it easier for you to get clients to come through that door and see your availability. So I really highly suggest just starting off with appointments for now. As you grow your business, you can switch over to the other side of their system because they are interlinked. So we can do, let's go Square Appointments. Account type, we're going to do checking account, holder. And then they're going to want all this information. I'm just going to skip through because this is not a real account. So the reason why they're asking for this information on this screen, it's just so it's in the proper place once your account is set up, so that when those payments start being generated through their website, they know where to send the money to. Okay, so what hardware are you interested in? So I actually have used both of these. They're both wonderful. Definitely start off with this unless you have a lot of money and you prefer printed receipts. But this little square thing, I still use it today as my backup. Basically how it works is you've got an app on your phone, you're going to open up your appointments, it's going to link through Bluetooth, and then the client's going to be able to either tap their card or they're going to be able to insert the chip. If they insert the chip, then it's just going to come up on your phone where they can enter their 4-digit passcode, their PIN number. If they tap, it's just going to be a simple tap, and that's it. Easy peasy, and your money gets put up in the cloud. It's fairly good. I've been using Square for about 5 years, maybe longer, since 2017. So quite a while, and it's never failed. So they're pretty good. So let's see here. So they've got this little right up here. You can go through if you want. So this is the payments. Okay, so basically you're going to start off, just use the $0 one, honestly. Unless you want more features, then you can always add them later. So let's see here. Pacific time zone, business category, personal care, brows and lashes. Oops. Okay, we're going to continue. Number of staff, it's just you. Number of locations, just put one. It doesn't matter. Like if you're local or if you're mobile or whatever, just choose one, because once you get into the dual locations, that's when their higher service fees are going to come into effect. So just keep it simple. Estimated monthly revenue under 200,000 or 20,000. Average ticket price. Let's just do the $50 to $89. Okay, let's see here. Customizable booking online site is what we would like. Okay, so we want to be able to accept payments. You can do a prepayment and no-show protection, and send automated reminders and confirmations. Okay. I think those extra features might cost more money, but we're going to find out. I pay $30 a month for mine, just because I've become a little bit more advanced with the way how my website works. and it's just more beneficial for my business. But I certainly did go many years of just using the unpaid version. Okay, so welcome to Square. Let's get started. So here we are. Instant profiles is enabled. Basically, what we want to do, you need to start off with getting some items set up. Okay, so calendar, let's see. I have to retrain myself. Services, that's what we want. We're going to go in here and we're going to create a service. So you're going to do full set classic lashes. And you can add a category if you want. So the way how the categories work is that it will categorize your sales. So at the end of the year, if you're a reports person and you want to see where your income's being generated, you can set up categories. For now, we're just going to leave it blank. You can add a picture if you would like. I'm just going to add the color green. Seems to be my favorite color these days. So we can do a fixed price or variable price. So you can play around with that. I believe if you do a variable price, you might be able to add more options. Let's just do fixed price, and we're going to say it's going to be $80. Actually, we're doing $90 these days, right? Because it's like expensive to live. Cancellation fees, let's just put that in. I like to do $45. And the duration is, we're going to do 3 hours, and we're going to schedule an extra 30 minutes just in case. So if you need to add processing time, that's on a different, anything that says plus is going to be the additional paid platform. And same with premium. So, but we can go ahead and we can just hit save right now. So there's your first service. We can do a second one. Let's do our regular lash fill. Okay, and that's going to be $50 or $55. Yeah, let's do $55. Cancellation for that is still going to be $45. They need to pay for your time. And we're going to reserve 1 hour and 45 minutes. Your fills shouldn't be any much longer than an hour and a half. So as long as the client is maintaining their lashes accordingly. If you're finding that this is too long, then definitely let's open up a conversation and talk about getting your retention a little bit better. It might have to do with you not getting your clients full enough during their full set times and whatnot. So that's when like mini fills come in, a couple other things. So now we have 2 items there. So let's go ahead and set up our booking, our online booking feature. So how do we do this? Now let's go and we're gonna activate the online platform. Okay, so we're going to create a free branded website for your services. Sounds great. Let's go ahead. Now it's not necessary that you have your own photos, but hopefully you've thought about maybe a little bit of what colors you want to be using. So what are you selling online? We're going to just be doing services, so just keep it simple. The services feature is just going to activate that booking feature. Do 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 do. It's taking just a second. We'll see how long it takes. I get very impatient when these things take too long. Waiting for the data platform. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it's always gonna default you to want to pay money, but we are definitely just gonna start off with the free platform for today. And you can spend a little bit of extra time here if you are interested in comparing the different sites. For myself, I believe I pay this one for my site and everything that I have on it. But if you go on there, it's quite advanced. Throughout the years, I've just been adding more and more stuff. But with the free version, you can see you still get your processing. It's 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction. And that's when you're actually using the website. When you use that little square thing and they tap, it's only 10 cents. It's pretty cheap, and processing fees is a business write-off. So you will be able to go in at the end of the year and print off your processing fees and give that to your accountant. So website builder with CEO tools. So this is going to sync with Square. You're going to have the option for pickup or local delivery. You can sell on social. So what that means is that you're going to be provided a link that you're going to be able to add to your Facebook social media sites to be able to get them to book just online. And then there is Afterpay, Cash App Pay, Square Pay. These are all features where people can use a third party to pay. You get paid up front, but then they get on a payment plan themselves. And then there's Google Pay and Apple Pay included with that plan as well. So it's going to be enough for you to start off your business with no overhead costs. So this is what the online site looks like right here. Okay, so you can have a look around. Kind of might look a little bit scary at first. So what we're going to do is, let's see here. Sometimes their AI will generate. Let's go to site design. So let's do design your website. Let's use one of their website builder tools. So this is where it gets fun. You got to pick your style and colors and whatnot. So let's do pink, right? Pretty in pink. So this is what it's going to look like right now without any customization. So the book now features right there. That's the first thing they see. Obviously, you're not going to have these because they're not set up, and if they are, we just remove them. But this first landing page is basically all you need. Okay, this is the home page. You just need that book now, and set up your calendar. All the information's right there. This is all gonna be customized to your personal features on your account with Square. Okay, so let's go in here. So they've already got the book now. We can add our logo. So let's have a look. I'm gonna add my logo. Okay, so the logo's right there. We can, let's see here. Site design. Okay, let's go. Dismiss. I don't need to go through all that. So let's change this text right here. So the text, you can just say, last day is the best day. Book now. Okay. So the header, you can play with this a little bit. There's all these options on the side. Since you don't have anything else set up. So this is where, if you compare it to my account, right? See, this is the header right here. I've got my online store. People can go in and read my policies, right? Or you can look at my academy. So that's what the header is. So once you get a little bit more on intermediate level with your online booking platform, you can start adding those, and it will just come naturally as you get used to the website. So for this, let's do, so slideshow banner. You don't need a banner. Yeah, see, it wants you to upgrade your account. So we don't really need a banner, but what we can do is customize the color if you like, and you can change up the color just to make it stand out a bit more. You can take a look at my website and just kind of see what I've done. I ended up adding a photo to the background of mine. Custom color. Okay, so you can ask people if they want to sign up for a regular newsletter if you like. This will generate email addresses for you. And then the location and hours, I think it just kind of generated whatever their internal is, because I didn't fill any of this stuff out when I signed up for my account. So let's do, okay, so now that we've got that book now button, that's the most important thing, right? We're going to go ahead, we're going to hit publish. And it's going to ask me if, like, about a custom domain. If you have a domain, like the Google was asking if you wanted to purchase for $17, you can go ahead and it will link it that way. Or for me, I use that GoDaddy platform. Or you can just go ahead and get a free account, free Square domain. So you can actually just customize this. So I don't want to have such a long name. So I'm just going to do Victoria Lashes at .square.site. Okay. And this is going to be my new website. Yay, look at that. Okay, so book now. We didn't get to that part yet, so we're going to do that next. Okay, so we can go back to the website now that we have our domain set up. Let's go back to the beginning. So we have to actually go home. And we have to go into our appointments. Your free trial for Square appointments plus will end on July 4th. Upcoming appointments. So, maybe they're making you pay a little bit more for this appointments thing now. Not too sure, but I'm just going to carry on. So services. Okay, so we've got our 2 services there. appointments, online, sales channel. Okay, so online. Let's go back to online for a minute here. Edit. Okay. Ports. Just hang tight. Just want to make sure because Square appointments used to be free. But like I said, it's been a while since I've been on the free platform. So I'm just going to go ahead and get the Book Now feature set up. And then I'll see if I can come out with an alternative later. So let's see here. Website. Oh, I have to go back to my appointments here. Okay. So we're going to set up our calendar. So let's see, we're going to do, we got to set up our availability. So, boop-a-doop. Oh, it's already got a really nice schedule set up for us. So you can go on in and make your availability. You can go in and set the reoccurring schedule so you don't have to go week to week. That used to mess me up, is that I would go in and I would change my Mondays to be a certain day, but then I didn't realize that it was just for that particular week. So reoccurring is great if you want to just set up your schedule and have that done. Let me just double check here. So online is unavailable for this location. Okay, so that's back to the website. Okay. Settings. Enable online booking. Okay, so here we go. So your free trial of Square Appointments Plus. I don't know. Okay, so Plus is going to be this part then. Okay, so you might be able, I'm pretty sure it's free. Okay, so this is Plus. So right now they're giving us Square Appointments Plus, where it includes a wait list, but you don't need to do that. So let's just do business must accept and decline all appointment requests. I highly, highly suggest you do that because a lot of people will go online and then, especially in the middle of the night, they'll book an appointment with you and then totally forget. So that way, if it's in the middle of the night, you're able to look at who's booking, maybe make a phone call to them if you don't know who they are, make sure that they're a legit person. As opposed to automatically accepting, because you'll receive notification, but doesn't really give you an option to accept or decline. So I just suggest, with my experience, just to have it where you can accept it first and then lock the time zone. Let's do that. We don't need a wait list. And then your appointments, just make them on the hour. It's so much easier that way. And then appointments must be made in, definitely have this, because we don't want people booking an hour or two in advance and you not be ready for them. So definitely consider this. I have mine set for like 2 or 3 days in advance. Don't be afraid to set it 1 week. So 3 days in advance, and they can be scheduled. Don't let this happen. We don't want people scheduling appointments in a year from now. At the most, maybe 60 days. They will receive a notice if they're trying to book further than that to contact you, which sometimes happens if someone's like planning for a wedding and they just want to make sure that their appointments are locked in, and in those cases they'll just text you. So you can allow for multiple services to be booked online. you won't have any staff, and you can set a daily appointment limit if you want. So you can set it for just 1 appointment a day or 3 appointments a day, so that you're not overworked. So that's going to save there, and let's see if that activates it. Let's reboot it, and there you go. There's your online booking feature. So pretty sure we didn't have to activate the premium. So you're going to see right here. Okay, so these are going to be all your availabilities people are going to see. Okay. June, July, and then we don't let them book past 60 days. So August is, looks like August 3rd and out is going to be unavailable. So if they try and click, it's not going to let them happen, right? So basically, that's what's going to happen for your online booking site. Now, what's going to happen if you end up using their terminal to make payments? You're going to see transactions happening on this screen, okay? And then you're also going to, under balance, let's wait for it. It's going to show you that you have a balance here. So they do offer a prepaid card system as well, which I like to use because it just, I don't have to always transfer the money into my bank account when I need to go and restock my lashes and stuff. I just use the credit card that Square gives me. So the balance will be there, and then it's gonna, when there's a balance, it's actually gonna give you the option you can set up your transfer settings. So you can either have it to set up where it transfers daily or weekly or whenever you want. You can also have it transfer immediately. So that also costs a little bit more money. Not much. It's all there. The fees are fairly low for, running a business. So if you have any questions about how to set up your Square account, definitely you can leave me some feedback or send an email to me, or you can reach me in the alumni group. Okay, I hope that this was beneficial to you. I wish you all the luck. Go grab a cup of tea or a glass of wine, and you can go through the motions and set up your own online booking site.